Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our Monday morning episode. So, I'm really tired today. Do you see Rosie? That's my Rosie girl. Theo is down in the yard, so he might bark. We already have some noise going on this morning, and it looks like it's going to rain. So, I might have to run really fast. But I do have some Monday morning motivation for you. It's kind of, a little cutesy. It's not completely serious. But then, neither am I. So there you go. I can have my serious moments, my mom moments where I use my mom voice. But even then, I like to have fun. I like to laugh and I like to find some joy in this world. So right now, some of my family is going through some rough times. One of my cousins, her husband has cancer really bad, and he's, they have children, so it's, it's a rough time for her. So, Selena, I just want you to know, if you're watching, that I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for the whole family, and for Ryan. Praying for healing and for a peace that can only come from God. So I just want you to know that, that I'm thinking about you and you're ever present in my prayers. And for those of you who are going through a rough time, I pray for you as well. And, if you think of me, you can pray for me too. So this is the Monday morning motivation, and because every week, I believe, starts a new chapter to make or break, the way you handle things, the way you deal with things, the way you view things. So yeah, we can all have crappy days, but we can also try to keep ourselves as positive as possible. So this is my Monday motivation. And of course, number one on the list, can you see it? Drink your coffee. Drink your coffee, because morning coffee and crochet. Honestly, coffee, a life without coffee, that would just be a new pandemic in my life. Anyway, I gotta have my coffee. And I know there are a lot of you out there that feel the same way. This next one is stay focused and positive. And, stay focused on your goal. Whatever goal it might be, whatever your dream is, whatever goal you have for your future, stay focused on that. Don't let the little things around you distract you, and just stay focused on where you want your life to go, and the positive way you want your life to go. And just like when you're driving a car, wherever you're looking, that's where your car will head. So let's just keep looking ahead and stay positive as best as we can. The next one, I'm not always good at this. Don't freak out. I sometimes can freak out. Not gonna lie. But I try not to. So I'm going to keep this one for myself this week. Don't freak out. Okay, Barbara? Don't freak out. Now, this one is just a funny, okay? Seriously. Remember, stabbing people is wrong. Stabbing people is wrong. So if you have people in your workplace that, they know what the buttons to push or whatever, just, stabbing them, not on the table this week, okay? Seriously, it's just a funny, okay? Please no hate mail. The next one is, are you wearing pants? Because if you're wearing pants, then you're well on your way to a good week. And actually, I'm not. I'm wearing a dress. So, who knows? But at least I'm dressed, right? And then the last one is, you're amazing. You are amazing. There's no one exactly like you. And there's no one exactly like me. It's probably a good thing. Yeah. Whew. A little hot. So anyway, that's our Monday morning motivation. I'm sorry. It has been a really weird weekend. It's been full of rain, full of heat, full of loud boom booms going on every single night, my dogs don't get freaked out. So for that, I'm really thankful. I just kind of ignore it, and they have not ever, like, they'll look at me and I'm just, kind of like acting normal or whatever. But the cats absolutely, they freak out. They totally freak out. So, I tried to stay as calm as possible, and I made them, I took a blanket and like one of those little blankets that you give your kids, it's $5 or $10 at Walmart, those little fuzzy ones, and I put it over my coffee table so that it made a tent. And every now and then I'd see a little tiny kitty face peek out, like, is it safe yet? So I made them a little tent so that they could feel safe and secure. So I did that for them, and that worked out really well. Come here, Theo. Come on, boy. Yeah, Theo's my good boy. I promised one of my subscribers that I would show him this week. And hi, boy. Hi, baby boy. And I will. But it's been so rainy. What I was going to do is follow him down in the yard and show him off, because you can't go this way. Can't go this way. Thank you. I know that was my own fault. I'm sorry. That was my fault for bringing him up here. But I'm going to follow him around in the yard and show off his cuteness, because he's a cute little pug. And this week, the weekend was just kind of weird. And, our fireworks celebrations were canceled, but plenty of people filled in for him, let me tell you. And so that was interesting. But it has just been melty hot, and we had our bed delivered. That adjustable bed that I told you about, that is, I'm going to end up being like the grandparents on Willy Wonka. It's like 25 years I've been in this bed. Because the bed just, it's awesome. Theo, go down. Go down. Good boy. And so... anyway, that's the joke anyway. Oh, you're never going to leave your house. You're never going to leave the bed. That's the joke. And our mattresses were delivered yesterday. So, yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. We did the memory foam mattresses. So that's a little bit of an adjustment, because we're used to a pillow top. So, I don't think it's going to be too much of an adjustment. It was pretty comfy. So anyway, I just want to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. I've done a lot of frogging, let me tell you. Found my pug mug. I've done a lot of frogging, and so when I pull this out, it's going to have a lot of guts with it, and that's all the stuff that I frogged, like all of this. I had to frog several rows because I made a mistake. This is my timeless baby blanket that I have been working on, and I went ahead and did the tutorial because it's just so pretty. It is just so pretty. So I wanted to give you guys a chance to get started on yours. And this is just a gorgeous piece, and it's so simple. And I wish you could see it in person, and if you make it, then you'll see it in person. But it has the rows of X's, and then it has bands of single crochet that just give it like a little band across, and it's just so pretty. So pretty. So, and I know the lighting isn't really that great right now because it's so overcast. But yeah, on one of the X's rows, on one of the cross rows, you're supposed to, if you watch my tutorial, you ignore, skip, double crochet, and then you go back to the one previous and do a double crochet. And in the middle of that row, like, it was, like I had done a cross row, and then I did 3 single crochet rows, and then I was getting ready to start the repeat over, and I realized that I had forgotten to go back one and do the actual cross, so I just had a post there. And of course that messed up the the stitch count for rows and rows up. And so I sat there and frogged and frogged and frogged, and I didn't get upset. And because I sat there and I considered, okay, do you want to fudge it? Because you can. You know how to fudge it. You know how to add an extra stitch. You know how to make it work. Do you want to do that? And the more I would just look at it, and my eyes would go straight to that spot. And I thought, no, you don't want to fudge it, because then every time you look at this, you're gonna know. And knowing me, I'm one that, as soon as it's laid out and everything, and if anybody says, oh, that's pretty, I'll go, oh yeah, but look right there, I made a mistake. Look at that right there. That is a glaring mistake right there. But I was too lazy, so I just went on. And I thought, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to frog it. So I frogged and frogged and frogged. And so then I started back with it. And so I'm going to finish it in the next couple days. And then once I finish that, then I will do the border tutorial, which is going to be really lovely too. And it's going to be just a nice, simple border, but it's going to just tie the whole piece together, make it really nice. When I was doing the tutorial, I had already made this swatch, which, I wanted to have a swatch to show everyone, and then I wanted to do a swatch. So I had this swatch done, which is like a washcloth size. Oh, I feel the rain. So when I did the tutorial at first, I did this color and nothing showed up. So then I had to go to this color, and I did everything that I did in the tutorial. Then I ripped it out and put that in with this. So anyway, it's starting to rain really bad. I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you stay safe and be kind and get hooking this week. And I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.